माननीय सदस्य श्री साकेत गोखले 11 minutes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vice Chairman, sir. Sir, today, and this is my humble submission, sir, today is the day when we need to let go of political differences between us, sir. Because what we are discussing today, sir, let us first be clear about the fact that this is not just an issue for the transgender community. We might say a lot of things here, so the trans people already know the reality because they're living it every day, sir. What is important, sir, today is for the rest of the country to understand what exactly it is that this government is trying to do. Sir, everything we learn by listening. We've been sitting here in this parliament, we learn by listening to each other. Sir, today, and I'll be very frank, sir, there's a perception among people that our government and maybe our parliament have lost connect with the people of this country, sir. And I'll tell you why, sir. The honorable member before me, when she was speaking about this bill, she referred to the transgender community as Tritiya Panthi, which literally translated means third gender. Sir, therefore, this is a small education lesson, sir. Sir, one thing that we need to accept as gospel truth is that a trans man is not third gender. Trans man is a man. A trans woman is not a third gender. A trans woman is a woman like every other woman. When these basic fundamentals, sir, is something that this government does not comprehend, what legislative competence are we even speaking about, sir? Sir, today, I'll tell you how the government makes bills, sir. They don't listen to the people who are going to be affected by it. They look at social media. Social media, and that too what is happening in America. Because we have surrendered to Donald Trump so much today that if Donald Trump says there are two genders, our government will come and say there are two genders. We don't mind if we are going back in time. This is a country that has a glorious history of allowing people to recognize their gender identity. Lekin Trump ne kaha hai to kuch soch ke kaha hoga. So this government wants to go back. Ye decolonization ki baat karte hai. This bill is nothing but a trashy colonial legislation, sir. And I will tell you, sir, why. Where the problem begins, sir. According to the last 2011 census, the transgender population in India is supposed to be 5 lakh people. Out of them, sir, 32,000, I'll repeat the number, 32,000 transgender persons only have obtained certificates and identity cards under the Act. Why, sir? Because they're afraid to come out in the first place. What is this government doing, sir? You're pushing them even deeper. You're snatching away their identity. Instead of making it easier for them to exercise their rights, you're criminalizing them, sir. Some numbers, because, sir, we have to be sensitive about this. This is not a political issue, sir. 30,000 registered trans people, 5 lakh approximately according to the census. They're not a vote bank, no, sir. That is why nobody cares about them. Because they're not a vote bank, you can come, you can bulldoze a bill, you can snatch away their rights. No, sir. Everything does not have to be done for a vote bank, sir. Tushtikaran nahi karna chahiye har baar. Sometimes you need to look beyond and care about people's basic human rights, which is our responsibility as parliament, sir. Sir, 31% of transgender people in India have attempted suicide, sir. 31% have attempted suicide. That's not all, sir. Out of these people, 50% attempted suicide before the age of 20. Sir, I'm young, but there are a lot of people in this house who are old enough to be my parents or my grandparents. You have children at home. Imagine you push people to a limit where people under the age of 20 are having to attempt suicide. Why? Not because they're troubled of their identity, sir. They're attempting suicide because of the discrimination that they're facing every day. And as if social discrimination wasn't enough, now the government is going to start discriminating against them, sir. This is absolutely unacceptable. Sir, because they look to the US for making laws. Inko Trump ki tarah unwoke banna hai. Sir, in the US when anti-trans laws were passed, in a span of 1 to 2 years, sir, increase in suicide attempts went up by 72%. I speak here, sir, with full responsibility. Number one, this house has a high responsibility, sir. We have a member here, Mr. Tiruchi Shiva, whose private member bill led to a lot of changes happening in this country, positive changes, sir. He's here, a member of this house. Therefore, we should remember that responsibility upon us. Sir, I come from a place where, sir, in 2015, I'll read out her name, Manvi Bandyopadhyay, the first transgender principal of an Indian college. In 2015, sir, she became the principal of Krishnanagar Women's College. Sir, I go back just about 2 years, sir. The All India Trinamool Congress's Lok Sabha manifesto, and I will quote one line from it. Quote, direct quote, sir. TMC is committed to working with the queer and transgender communities in India to find practical solutions to the challenges faced by them. This is what Mamata Banerjee said, sir. We're not here because, like I said, sir, they're not a vote bank. This is not an election speech, sir. This is not a political speech. But people in this country need to understand what is it that they're protesting for, what is it that we're speaking for today. Because 30,000 people, sir, do not have the strength to make this government, which has closed its ears, to actually begin to start listening, sir. So this bill, we're talking about legislative competence. Surely we do have that, sir. But when the Supreme Court has interpreted the law and upheld certain principles, sir, as being constitutional, this house cannot rewrite that, sir. The basic structure, we are all hindered. We cannot go ahead and rewrite some of these fundamentals, sir. So the court, in the Nalsa judgment, in paragraph 75, said, we prefer to follow the psyche of the person in determining sex and gender and prefer the psychological test instead of the biological test. So today we are seeing an increasing pattern in our country where you are only allowed to do what the government decides for you. Your religion, no. You following a faith of your choice as the constitution permits, no. We will decide for you what your religion should be. Your food habits, we will decide what you can eat, what is not allowed. Who you can love, we will decide. Two individuals want to get married, regardless of their gender. No. This government has a problem with that. In my state, sir, this government is also deciding who can vote and who cannot vote. Now your gender, sir, is also going to be decided by some chief medical officer and a district magistrate. You know what is shocking, sir? This bill does not prescribe any qualifications for this chief medical officer. It could be an MBBS doctor. Everyday people come to you saying, sir, सुई लगा दो, बुखार हो गया है. वो अभी decide करेगा आपका gender क्या है. आप नहीं decide करोगे. Have they listened to anybody, sir, before forming this legislation? I'll tell you the brutal truth about it, sir. I'll tell you what happened just 24 hours ago, sir. 24 hours ago. Lok Sabha had allotted 4 hours of time for the discussion of this bill. The finance bill was being discussed. Suddenly, the Parliamentary Affairs Minister, who's not here right now, steps in and says, no. Let's take discussion ke beech mein. Gets up and says, no. This bill has to be passed. Has to be passed, or not has to be debated. चर्चा करे नहीं, ये पास करना है. वो मंशा लेके आए थे कि पास करना है, चर्चा नहीं करनी है. चर्चा थोड़ी करते, यहाँ मन की बात होती है सिर्फ. Sir, after that, the opposition made a demand to refer this bill. Madam, आपको third gender और trans में फर्क नहीं पता है, पढ़ के आइए किताब जरा. The opposition's demand for referring this bill to a select committee, sir, was not taken up. Sir, I'll tell you something very shocking. The National Council for Transgender Persons was not even consulted. Even worse, it is reported that an official of the ministry, sir, NCTP members had come to meet her. You know what she said? The bill has been introduced. There was no need to consult you all. ये मानसिकता है सर. नो नीड टू कंसल्ट. आपके लिए कानून बना रहे, आपके लिए सुनना, आपके बारे में आपकी ओपिनियन सुनने की जरूरत नहीं है. सर, the Rajya Sabha has a constitutional obligation, sir, and a moral imperative. We have to listen to the concerns of those who vote for us, those who don't vote for us, those who might not make any difference in our political careers because they don't have the numbers. The point, sir, is are we going to sit here and nitpick whether we have the legislative competence, whether this will go to the Supreme, if this bill is passed, sir, this will go to the Supreme Court, this will be struck down. But how long are we going to keep playing this game with every legislation where you pass something, goes to Supreme Court strikes it down, then you come here, election commissioner का भी वही किया, बाकी judgments का भी वही करता है, then you pass a new bill again, then again we'll go to the, sir, क्या Supreme Court में pendency नहीं है? Why are you trying to create litigation when there is no necessity for it? So therefore, if enacted, this bill will be challenged, this will be struck out, but that's not our business, sir. My only thing today across this house, sir, everybody in the Rajya Sabha, we need to ask ourselves, sir, today, this is beyond politics, whether we choose today, sir, to be on the right side of constitutional morality. This constitution pe oath liya hai, will we choose to be true to that constitution today, sir? And I'll make a statement, sir. I'm going to be retiring on the 2nd of April, sir. Okay, there is 59 other members who are retiring. My only question, sir, is everybody should close their eyes for 10 seconds. Think of what is being done with this bill to the transgender community. And just ask ourselves, sir, with the travesty that we're doing by not sending this to a select committee, by not listening to people, sir, history, sir, will not forgive us. That I can say very confidently. Thank you, sir.